Will Zombie. Um, Coming back to you guys with a new series. I don't have two. That makes no sense. I don't know what I hit. Okay, that's weird. Um, I am on my new server. And not sure what I'm gonna call this, but if you guys have any names, you guys can leave it in the comments for this series. But um, right now I am on my server. It's a public server, so you guys can come on and play with me. That's actually the kind of intention I kind of want to get. Feed the Beast. This is on the recommended um, the recommended monster. I keep wanting to say Horizons for some reason. I don't know. Um, the recommended monster pack, and there's a recommended version of Monster Pack. This server IP will be down in the description. And I kind of want to show you guys around real quick. So I've been chopping up wood from this kind of forest over here. I've been replanting. Try to make sure you guys replant. I'm doing my best to kind of keep this area nice for you guys when you guys kind of come in. I'm gonna turn my render distance down so I can get some better frames for you guys. Trying to keep an eye on trying to make it around 30 frames, just to make sure. And if we go down here, you guys will. It's a short walk from spawn, but that's where my base is down there. And well, not really my base. That's kind of like the kind of workshop. And there's this tree right here that has a cave spider spawner. And I took out the chest first thing I did on this world, and then I came over here. I just wanted to kind of be my new approach to recording is I want to record what really matters. I don't want to have to go resource gathering. Like, if you guys watch Hermitcraft, they're on the same pack. That's why I'm kind of referring to them. They kind of did like 2 or 3 episodes of resource gathering, and they didn't do much actual useful information and actual kind of permanent stuff. So I just kind of got a good start here, and yeah. So I don't know where to really start. Back here is my private chest area. So there is kind of a secret way to get in there, and so yeah. So I just don't. I mean, I really do trust you guys. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just afraid that someone will come in here and take all my or come in here because I used to have my chest like right here, and I'm just afraid that someone might think, oh, they're community resources and anyone can take them. The community resources I have right in here is some ore doubling. Just right off the bat, you do have to, like, if I go in here, I have some ore I kind of want to use for example. I can use cadmium for an example. I put my heads in there, and I'll put this in here. Oh, I guess I can't. Okay, so if I go in here and let's see, what can I actually do? Let's grab these because I'm also gonna do some grinding up of those. So basically, you can just shift click whatever will go in there, and you just have to right click this thing or hold right click, and eventually it takes about 7 turn rotations, and you get twice as much, and then you can put it in the furnace. I might leave a little bit of coal. I'm kind of working on getting charcoal in here, and if we ever run out of charcoal, just you take 2 pieces of wood. If there's no coal in here, you just do that, and then you use 1 piece of wood to get more. I'll try to keep that on top of that and make sure that that does have wood in it most times for like the most part of the starting of the server, like the first week or 2. But after that, I think most of you guys should be able to get on your own, and you guys should be able to get on your own and kind of be able to do your own thing. So basically what I have here is the basic Tinker's Construct. Is a very good mod to start out with. Basically, I'll kind of go through it. If there is a tool, and I might even leave my books here. I have some Tinker's Construct books in here somewhere. Oh yeah, and I'll get into that in a second, but where is it? Okay, I don't know. I'll have to look for them later. There are these Tinker's Construct books that will tell you what tools you can make. It really just kind of tells you how to make all these tools. But really, you can kind of infer based on, let's say I want to make a battle axe. Well, I need these 2 parts, you make it out of by doing this. So you take a pattern from here, and then you place the material you want, and it will make it that part. You need one part for. I have a kind of demonstration ready, or I had a demonstration ready. Let's grab a stick. Okay, so let's say, because I do need a pick, and this isn't just because I want to demonstrate. So you take, if you want to shift click this in here, it just goes top, bottom, middle. So top, bottom, middle. As you guys can see, I have to have one of each part, and then it will take each part, and I have a pickaxe. Now, what the material cost means, like you guys can see, material cost 0.5. What do you mean by 0.5? If I want to make a cobblestone, which is what I do have this cobblestone here for. Let's say I want to make I might as well make another pick. Why not? I'll leave one here for you guys. Now I could use 3 and I could just make a vanilla one, but that will break. Now with these tools, you might use up the 101 uses, as you guys can see in the bottom left of my screen. After that happens, it will break, but you can stick it in here with cobblestone, and you'll be able to repair it. And as you guys can see, you can only mine up to iron. The mining speed is about half of diamond, and there's 101 uses, I think it said, or 131 uses. But yeah, so you just need to take this. You can make sticks out of it. I wouldn't recommend using cobblestone if you guys are thinking, oh, I'll just make a whole stone tool. What that does is, if I were to take, I wish I had my book because it would be easier to show you. It has a 0.5 handle modifier, which is like how I made the handle out of wood. The reason I made it out of wood is because cobblestone has a 0.5, so it will make the tool half as good. So yeah, this tool is better than all stone, even though it kind of would make sense that it wouldn't. But it kind of makes sense that it does. And if you guys are wondering what's back here, don't jump into this stuff. And also, I kind of need to go to the surface. You kind of need to keep your eyes peeled when you're traveling around. I know there's a huge pool of this stuff right here. This stuff's bad news bears. If I kind of want to show you guys this. Each one of the different sewage, and this is called sewage, will have a different effect on you. If I jump into this one, it gives me wither, nausea, and weakness, and yeah, it's not good. And I'm not going to die, but yeah, and I also want to say, guys, that I kind of feel bad for claiming an area, but I'm kind of set up here for right now. You guys can still use all my stuff up there, except for my chest, because just keep it kind of organized. If you guys are kind of hungry, as you guys can see, this crystal, because I'm probably going to clean out this cave in the next day or two. I really want all the stuff in this cave. I found this cave. But I definitely, like, you guys can take anything else. I just want this crystal, because I have pretty good plans for this crystal. I was thinking that if I got enough of these crystals, I can probably make road stops every once in a while. And I can make, like, each person's place connected by roads. If you guys wanted to help me with that in the future, I'd definitely do that. And then we can have, like, little rest areas and eating areas. Down here is just more cave. This place is pretty bad. I'm in the process of lighting it all up and doing all that. So yeah. And for this episode, it's mostly a tour, but I also want to kind of jump into a mod. Because I hate using that grindstone. And trust me, guys, you guys might want to kind of follow my path. And what I'm about to do right now. What I'm planning on doing is I'm going to definitely get into thermal expansion kind of early. It is kind of early for thermal expansion, but I definitely want to get into it because right now, and you guys can also, if you guys didn't know this, in Ultimate, or not Ultimate, Unleashed, and I just hit a button and I don't know what I hit, and now I can't see my screen blacked out. Okay, guys. So, yeah, we just got a huge lag spike. I don't know how that appeared in the video for you guys, but I wanted to kind of continue this video off with a fun note. Now, we are in this kind of weird dye forest, and there are 2 of these dye trees right here. Or, I shouldn't say dye trees, I should say rainbow trees. And I'm sorry, sheep, but if you don't get off that tree, I'm going to cut it down underneath you. So if you guys don't know what these are, I have a good surprise for you guys. So let's kind of cut this down. And lag spike, oh. Whee! Yeah, these trees are OP to the max. If you guys thought your tree is some other tree is OP, no. This tree is the most OP. It drops golden apples, every color dye you can ever imagine. And yes. And I found this cool, and this is a good thing for you guys to know. If you do space click, it definitely helps to move items quickly. It'll just kind of shift your whole inventory in there. I didn't know that until a day or two ago. Now, why is there a difference? 322, 322, okay. Let's throw those in there. Okay, let's see if we can fit. There we go. I'm gonna say, like, why can't I fit more in there? Let's grab my no. Let's grab my axe and not grab everything. There it is. And then you have a few. Now you do lose a few dirt blocks when you cut this down. But yes. So I have a little bit of a progress update. But I kind of glitched into a chest right there. So I kind of moved out of the out of that little spawn base. I did leave all that stuff there. But I have some kind of sad news. I hit kind of a reality check the other day, and I remember back on my old server. Now I might kind of keep an eye on it, but I know one of my old servers that I had, I know I recorded a series on it. It told me that I need at least a gigabyte of RAM to play without lag. Now there isn't too bad lag, but Monster is a beefy pack, and it truly is a beefy pack, guys. Now I don't know, like, a person with a normal computer, and I have a normal computer, I can barely handle it. So it might not be the best thing for those of you who don't really have the best of a computer, and I know there's a lot of stuff up there that we didn't collect. Each one of these leaves drop like 1 or 3 items. It can drop lapis too, which is really a good source of lapis. For some reason these won't drop, so I'm not gonna worry about it. And yeah, I'm gonna come back for all this stuff later on. I'm gonna head out to my new base that I kind of set up, and I do want to real quick announce that I will hopefully be doing this series with another YouTuber. He goes by Elite Prestige Gamer. At YouTube search that, or I'll put it in the description for you guys to find him. Really cool guys. Cool guy. I've been talking to him about, hopefully he'll be joining the Mineblock server, talking about the Mineblock server. Hopefully I will get another episode or 2 out this week. I know what happened was I kind of hit a while where I just didn't feel like having to process them and the videos, and yeah, I just kind of hit a slump of laziness, and I feel like every YouTuber just kind of hits that point one time or another, and yeah. So my base is kind of out this way. But what I think I was kind of getting to is because of that like 1 gigabyte of RAM that I remembered, and now we're getting really laggy, so I might end this off in a second, but I don't know if I can get 20 people or more. Like, I only know I have at least 10 or a few players, but you guys can try and come on, but I'm just afraid that you guys might not be able to get on for too long. Let me look at this real quick. I really wanted to collect one of these up, but I had some shears, and I just kind of left some of that stuff that I had in there, but these plants are really cool. I've never seen them, but if you even just hit them, like, can I do anything with the wand? Yeah, they just give you Shimmerleaf, which you usually, like, what Shimmerleaf looks like? It looks like that. It's a different plant. But I almost wonder if those are like mature Shimmerleaf or something. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna head back home, and I'll show you guys the new place there. And I kind of started clearing it, I guess I should say. And you guys will know what I say in a second. So I will be right back, guys. Up. Okay. So basically, how you do this, or a basic little starter into a not Mine Factory Reloaded, thermal expansion. So you might want a few of these things I'm showing here. Steam Dynamo, and I'll show you guys how to. My Leadstone energy cell is already powered up because I already had this set up because I recorded it earlier and I just didn't like it. So to do this, you just need what's shown here, and the best one is the thermal expansion gear. And the thermal expansion gears are the best for your money, in my opinion, or they're just easier to craft. It just takes 1 iron and 4 copper around it. So 1 iron in the middle, and then on a copper on each adjacent side. It's the same for a tin gear, and you'll see that in a minute. The only thing you guys might need to know is how to make these coils. Now the coils are made of different ores. I think this is silver, yeah. So there's another gold one and there's an electrum one that you guys will need. But then there's the leadstone energy cell, and if you want to craft that, it's a leadstone energy cell frame. This one, which is the gold, and then the redstone and copper. When this is just 4 glass, 4 lead, and a redstone block, which apparently you can color, which is weird. But anyways, so then you need these, which you don't make them in pairs of 2. I just have them. So you just need, and you'll get 6 from this, but you need 1 piece of glass. Any glass will do since because of Ore Dictionary. And there is, you can use lead of any kind because of Ore Dictionary, and redstone. And I don't think there's any other kind of redstone. It's just redstone. Now, then you also need the pulverizer, which is the machine frame, which I'm pretty sure you need this for every machine you make in thermal expansion. So if you're gonna make all the machines in thermal expansion, you just need you need to count out however many machines are in thermal expansion and make that many of these. But anyway, so you can just take 1 gold, 4 glass, and 4 iron, and you get this. So then if it will let me escape, okay, that's not what I want to do. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna need 2 or 3 of these actually, and the redstone furnace is just like this. So yeah. Any more of the rest of these guys?
Oh my gosh.
My computer's lagging. Killing me.
Hey.
Oh great, I'm good. Come on, back off, dude. I'm trying to record. So not cool. Come on. Beat it with Elite Prestige Demon Slumbrax. Oh my god, I have a cleaver in this chest. I don't know why I don't have it on me. Come on, back off, dude. You really need to come and attack me while I'm recording. Come on, die. Ah, come on, mouse. Work. I don't see anyone. I don't see the zombie. I'm freaking out because I can't see the zombie. Okay, I think it's out there. Yeah. So, if I grab some food. I don't get where the zombie is. He's freaking me out. Let's just grab a few golden apples. I don't care if I eat golden apples. Golden apples grow on trees, guys. Even though your parents may have always told you that money does not grow on trees, golden apples do. And they are basically money. Okay, so basically what you need to do is you take this aqueous accumulator, and you want the orange side up. Okay, for my setup at least you do. And then you want some steam to be produced. Now, we have water, but we need fuel, so we put coal in there. It will start cooking up the steam. Now, what do you do with this steam? Well, you can stick a lead dynamo or a lead energy cell to have a buffer, and then what I like to do is have these conduits go and okay, I took that out. So then I like to place the pulverizer here, and the leadstone energy cell, it usually is all blue. Now I'm gonna kind of tell you guys what all these mean. So the orange is out, blue is in, and yellow is in plus out. So if you guys want to have it so you can take multiple, you just kind of have this, like let's say I have this right up next to the machines and I just have it so it's being both powered and it can power stuff if it needs to, then you can do that, but I really have no use for it. So I'm just going to have this hidden because it's not going to be needed to configure because it's just for this. I'm probably going to craft up another one of these. I don't know, but just this is temporary, so yeah. So let's just place down and I'm not in a full block. So let's place that down there and that down there. And as you guys can see, these are taking power. And now I'm pretty sure these keep their, no they don't. So we need to set this up to quickly kind of clear them. You can shift click the face of it. And now these are blank slates ready to be controlled. Now I have this hopper here and you guys might want a hopper. I placed that up there because some reason you can't I'm thinking if you tell pipes to send out items, you need a hopper of some kind. Well, this is the only hopper in the game. Well, no, okay, this is the only. Well, it's just a vanilla hopper. I'm just gonna leave it at that. And yeah, let's put that up there, and then we're gonna put a chest right here too, because I'll show you guys in a minute. So since we have it laid out like this, and this is how I want it laid out. Well, not really, because I'd rather just have the hopper. I'd rather have. I wish I could have the chest right here. I really do. That's kind of how I planned it out, but I didn't. In case we do have the server public eventually in the future, I do have a setup a lot like this in Spawn, where you guys can, or I do have the setup at Spawn. I just kind of moved all my stuff out, except for this setup, and I do have a Tinker's Construct setup there. I need to set one up here too. But yeah. So now, since we have it in, so if I let's stick cobble in here because I like using cobble as a. So it went through the hopper. It's in here now. Now it's pulverized into sand. Now, why won't it go into here? Well, you need, like down there with the aqueous accumulator, you need to set it up so it will input in here, like with here. But this also needs to output into there. But since we are doing an automated mining, some ores will give you, like if I look in here, so if I wanted to pulverize up the leadstone, which I won't do because that's kind of, I mean, if you really needed that, I could see you doing it, but I don't think it's worth it. Personally, I don't think any of this pulverizing of the energy cells are worth it, but whatever. But you can put, like for instance, iron. You put iron in there, iron ore in there, you'll get 2 iron ore or 2 iron dust, and you'll get 2 pulverized ferrous metal. And so yeah, you have a chance of getting a second thing, but instead of having another output for it, we're just gonna set it up so it sends both of them into here. So let's say I don't think I have any iron, so yeah, I can do that. But then as soon as, oh wait, okay, so now what if I want to put multiple things in there? Now let's just say, because I could put another piece of cobble in there. Okay, let's put this in there. And let's say I kind of left something in there. This glass was in there, but what if I wanted to smelt up, say, a piece of stone? Why won't that cook? Well, because there's something in there, like you guys know with anything vanilla. So just what you need to do is you need to output. That's easy. It's that easy. So, yeah. It's not something you can do just like spawn in a world and do it, but it's pretty easy to do as long as you have some background knowledge with the mod. Or if you want to watch this video. Yeah. This video kind of just gave you the knowledge to process your ores, and yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did enjoy, leave a like. And there's a creeper in my base, so good. And I kind of want to explain what that is real quick too. I forgot. Come on, back off. No, don't you dare. Yeah, my sword is very good for a stone sword. Now, what is this? Okay, you guys. I'm kind of glad that creeper came at me. And so kind of glad that that creeper came at me because I do have that XP. Now, what if I die? I don't want to lose that XP, even though it's less than a level. But, as you guys can see, there is liquid XP in here. Now, this is a tank from Open Blocks, as you guys can see with Wayla. And then there's an XP drain, so yeah, that's how that works. And if I want this XP back, there's one level. So, and I think I haven't explained what I want to do with this. Okay, I want this to be the entrance right here. But I guess I can kind of show you guys what's out here, real quick, before I end off the episode for real. This is a mountain. I want to hollow out this mountain. I have a little gift for Elite, right there, and I'm gonna have a path right here, maybe out of Minecraft Reloaded roads, and it's just gonna go. And this is a pretty monstrous mountain. I think that's kind of funny, monster pack and monstrous mountain. But yeah, this thing goes forever. I'm gonna kind of clear this whole thing out, kind of like how Z still cleared out the iceberg, but with the mountain. And yeah, I hope we have gotten a ton of materials already. I need to set up a storage room. I might do that between this episode and next. We might do that next episode. I'm not sure.